Regidrago V is a card that's a bit inconsistent. People aren't really sure how exactly they want to play this deck. Do you throw in Leafeon? Do you throw in an Arceus deck? What exactly do you do here? Well, I think I found the best way to play it. Before we begin, I'd like to thank the sponsors of the channel, PTCGO Store, where you can buy codes with 5% off using the discount code FTW, and PokéXWord, a Pokemon puzzle and crossword website. Links to both of these websites are linked in the description down below. Now, let's get going. Now, don't get me wrong, it's nothing groundbreaking. It's already been discovered before, but I've built a list here that currently, out of 27 games, has a 62 point something win rate. So it actually performs very, very well and is the most consistent way I have played Regidrago VSTAR. Now, just to recap what this bad boy does, it has that Apex Dragon aforementioned. Choose an attack from a Dragon Pokemon in your discard pile and use it as this attack. So of course, you want to get a myriad of Dragon attackers. Of course, we know that's what it's all about. And then the VSTAR Power Legacy Star, which I am really, really interested in here because I completely underestimated its true utility. During your turn, you may discard the top 7 cards of your deck, then put up to 2 cards from your discard pile into your hand. I always thought for some reason that this was discard the top 7, put 2 of those 7 into your hand. No, it's put 2 of any card in your discard pile in your hand. And this works very, very well with the engine that we're using to accelerate to Regidrago, which of course is the Rillaboom boom. Let me hear you say, well, with that voltage beats once during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 2 grass energy and attach them to your Pokemon anywhere that you like. So of course, we want to get the Regidrago out, accelerate to it with Rillaboom, just get a fire energy to attach to it, and you are good to go so long as you have something to attack with. Now, we have the main attackers that you usually see. We have Appletun with the thick mucus to help against Lugia. We have Duraludon for the 220 shred attack, and we have Goodra, which is the attack you're using most of the time against all the other decks, with that Rolling Iron 200 and prevent an 80 damage from them doing to you. Bro, why do I explain things in such complicated ways? You take 80 less damage from attacks. I mean, what? One interesting card I really wanted to try out in this deck, and it's been fascinating at times, is Zygarde with that Judgment Surge. This attack does 40 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon for each prize card your opponent has taken. So in a late game, if your opponent has brought you down to 2, even down to 1 prize card on their side, you can come in with the Zygarde attack and hit anywhere on the board. So say they actually have taken 5 prizes, you can do a straight 200 damage anywhere on the board. So if there's a little cheeky Crobat going in there, then that's the way to just win the game. This card is very interesting in this deck. And ultimately, I just really, really like the Legacy Star for the setup here, because usually when you use Legacy Star, you're discarding something like a Rare Candy, you're discarding a Rillaboom. And if you have one or the other or both in the discard pile, or one in the hand and one in the discard pile, you just make it so much easier to guarantee that Rillaboom play. And it's really, really interesting to see how it pans out. Now, one thing that actually this deck really struggled against is the Regis. We really struggle against the Regis, ironically, because of Regice. Regice comes in and just prevents us from attacking. It's very hard for us to retreat. So I thought, okay, we've got a Radiant Charizard in here to help in that matchup a little bit. And we also have that one Collapsed Stadium. There's only so much you can add in here to deal with that. Sometimes you're just going to have bad matchups, and the Regis is one, unfortunately. But I didn't want to sacrifice all the training courts. They are very, very good in this deck to recover the fire energies when Regis and Charizards do go down, because they're quite hard to find, considering we only played 4. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, though. We're going to go ahead and play some games and see how we go. Okay, we have a less than desirable start, but we'll see how we go. We'll see how it be. Right, so Pikachu. All right. I don't think this had a good show in the... what regionals took place? Was it Baltimore? No, San Diego, right? And that's where Vikavolt did its little thing. Right, anyway, I think we're probably going to be seeing a bit more on the Arceus side on the ladder, because Arceus is now the new card you can get from the ladder. So I wouldn't be surprised if you see more Arceus pop up. Which, do you know what? It's actually, funny enough, a little bit of a breath of fresh air. I don't really come up against Arceus so much anymore. Obviously, because Lugia is so strong that it's just kind of pushed Arceus out the way. It's like, right, Arceus, you've had your time. But it will return. I guarantee it. Right, quick ball. I kind of like the idea of just getting a Grookey out, like, right off the bat. And being hella aggressive and just, like, using Serena on all of these Donnies. I want to get a Regidrago V down, please. Can I have a Regi V? That's a V-Star. That's not good. All right, well, look, push comes to shove, we'll just start attacking with Charizard. We can do that, right? We accelerate enough to it. It is possible that we can attack turn 1 with Charizard. It's far from ideal. We only play 8 grass energy. And one thing I noticed when I initially played Regidrago, or Regidrago, listen, you'll see it in some other games coming up. I say Drago or Drago. It's whatever pops in my head comes out. I don't filter. So whatever comes out, comes out. Don't get too worked up about it. Anyway, I've got a saying. Arceus! Bro. But ADHD brain go boom. Oh, no. Oh, Collapsed Stadium. Ain't that interesting? Did I even use the training court? I didn't use the training court. Bro, my brain is fried already. Oh, Jesus. Okay. All right, Shorty Bear. Let's slow it down a little bit, okay? Let's just take it easy. I'm actually going to go... Okay. Actually finally get our Regidrago. I could... No. Thinking like a Crobat or something, but no. I'll get the Regi down. We can recover that energy without Training Court with Legacy Star. Far from ideal, but something we can do. We could next turn also Legacy Star and hopefully find our pieces. That means we'd have to discard a Rare Candy, which honestly we play 3 in the deck. I'd hedge my bets, if I'm honest. And to be fair, I don't even mind that this Charizard goes down. I think it's fine. I do think it's fine. Do they have the V-Star? That's the question. Thankfully, the Flying Pikachu ain't a big deal for us. In fact, it makes sense that the Charizard goes down because the Pikachu is going to be able to block that off anyway. So I think it's fine. But thankfully, I really want to... that made no sense. Thankfully, we have Goodra, so I really want to get that in the discard pile because that's be really good here, right? Because obviously there's no hard-hitting cards here right now. There's just two-hit KOs, and we love that. All right, let's get you out. I think I'm going to go and get a Crobat. Yeah, I'm going to start Crobating. It's fine. It's fine. See how many times I say to myself, it's fine. I just try to convince myself everything's going to be okay, Sean. Everything's going to be fine. I'm going to take my time. I'm actually going to take my time. I'm in no rush at all, mate. I will sit here and chill. I ain't going to Legacy Star. None of that. None of that, mate. You take the first prize. It's fine. I will start following up. We've got Goodra available immediately, which is great. And from there, it's, you know, simple as. They've locked off our Legacy Star anyway, so there you go. Pathing before you go for your own. What's this V-Star power called again? What's Arceus' V-Star power? Star Birth, there we go. I knew it all along, behave. Come on, feet. Right. Let's start going, baby. Oh, we haven't gone off the top deck. That's beautiful. All right, let's Evo Incense. See if there's anything else we can get rid of here. I'll get rid of the other Rillaboom. That's fine. We'll go ahead and get another Regidrago down. We do need that. This is why Training Court was good, because now I'm sitting there going, oh, okay, once this goes down, I'm kind of screwed because I can't get... I'll just do the one because I can't get that fire. Oh, well, is what it is. Right, so we are going to... We're going to Rolling Iron. We're just going to Rolling Iron. That's fine. And that way, they're actually hitting how much? 80 damage? See, you don't want to see that, do you? Okay, they're going to Marnie us. Actually, I don't mind that. Oh, I'll take that one, Chief. Thank you very much. Much obliged. Oh, wait, what? I thought I had a Regidrago in the discard pile. No. Hey, I'll take it, mate. I'll take it. But I think from here, we're in a very, very solid spot. And now, this is what I like about the Rillaboom version of the deck, right? If you get Rillaboom out, and the turn 2 Rillabooms are quite consistent in this deck, even though I didn't get it here, but that aside, being able to just, you know, be that confident, get that turn 2 Rillaboom, you only really need it out for a couple of turns to really make the most out of it. So if they end up... I'm about to say that, I thought that Rare Candy was nice. So if they end up KOing it after a couple of turns, usually you've got enough. The biggest problem with Regidrago is once you get that one up, let's say with Leafeon or something, then it's very hard to get the other one going without using another accelerator, like using Dragonite, in order to accelerate energy onto another Regidrago. But then what's the point? You're just doing... You're playing an Arceus deck at that point. You're hitting 180 and accelerating energy. You're not using the other attacks at that point. So I was like, oh, the Rillaboom's great. Because once it goes down, it's fine. Then you can just use all your other attacks like it's nobody's business. Right, let's get Zygarde away. See if we can start using that in the late game, maybe. Got to be careful. They've got 10 cards left. There's that Training Court. Okay. I think... Yeah, we don't use it now. We don't use it now. Let's Apex Dragon again. Just another Rolling Iron. That's fine. Serena. What's our Gust situation? Okay, so we're down 2 Serena. I think we play 4. I think we're very aggressive on Serena. Let's see if we can see our way through here. I think we're going to be fine. I honestly think we're going to be okay. They can only retreat so much, you know. We're going to start boshing things up, you know what I'm saying? It's all Gucci. It's all Gucci in the hoochie. Right, so they will KO us with that one, but if they come up with this one next turn after Rolling Iron, they won't, which is very good news. So, right, we should have another Regidrago in the deck. We should. We don't. Okay, it's priced. Okay. All right. Low on the energy count, though. This is why I kind of like Training Court sticking. I could Training Court now. Reason being is they have no cards in hand. That said, they could Lumineon or something, and I don't want that. Yeah. So I think we just chill, bro. Let's go for another... Do we Rolling... I am going to Rolling Iron, because that pressures them to put this one up. Because if they come up with this one and don't have any modification, which they're probably not going to have, look at their hand, it's all gone and vanished though, then they ain't killing us this turn as well. So there you go. Beautiful stuff. Absolutely beautiful stuff. And you can see the consistency behind it. It's lovely. I don't have to worry about just, you know, getting it sorted, anything down that. No. We just go ahead and go. All right. So let's be cheeky. I'm going to be cheeky. It's only the one. But if we can hold Training Court for a little bit, we could use that too. So that's fine. And Charizard's done its job anyway by forcing him to a 7-prize game. Right, so I think we just gust up and take the KO, right? I think that's what we do. I'm going to thin the deck because, like, let me just... I think we had one more Serena in there, right? We do. So if we can get that final Serena, then we could just win. Easy as. All right, let's gust this up and take it out. And we should hopefully get a Fire Energy as well from here. Fingers crossed. Right, we're getting KO'd next turn. So is there anything I can do that's a bit more tricky? A bit more funky? No, you're bad. Judgment Surge does nothing right now. Rolling Iron, G-Max Pulverization. Yeah, Rolling Iron's the best one. That's what I'm saying. Most of the time, you're just going to be using Rolling Iron. So you see the guy, let me just get me iron out. Get rid of them creases. That's what you do most of the time. Yes, I play Irida because of this. One Irida, just the one. All right, you never know. You can get a chance to be sitting and go, right, okay, I've got an Irida in hand. I've got one piece for the Rillaboom already, or I can Legacy Star to get it. Just guarantee the other piece with Irida plus Lumineon for draw next turn. It's a nice little, you know, icing on the cake. Hopefully now, though, we do find our Serena. Come on, give me it. Oh, they scooped. Come on, you gotta give me the satisfaction. Right, just like in yesterday's video, I do have a couple more games that I did on stream for you to see. I noticed yesterday that the audio was slightly off. I don't know why. It's not as good as the audio I have here. So I apologize for that. But at the end of the day, you know, the footage is there. Thought I could use it, and it still represents the deck. So I hope it's fine with you. But yeah, anyway, enough chit chat from me. Enjoy those games, and I'll see you at the end. This hand is just shy from a perfect one, although we are going second, so our turn 2 could be really strong with this hand, so I'll take that. Ah, oof. Big oofsies. Hopefully come up against something a bit more meta-based. Oh, they got the bling-bling. I see the ting-ting with the bling-bling, dude. Yeah, this is the one from... Yeah, I've got 4 of them. Because I am so good at the game. Clearly, that means you're good. Obviously, bro. Oh, it's going on YouTube, trust me. What you saw those games, they're going on YouTube. I want to get some footage to put on YouTube because it's quite nice to just stream videos. Obviously, stream stuff, show you guys decks in the work and all that. Maybe you guys help improve it and stuff like that at times, which is really cool. And then just, you know, throw that in a video with me playing a game during the video and be like, right, okay, cool, look. You know, we've got footage as well. And it's nice because the amount of times I play games during testing where I get like really good games and then I try and record, and in that short 1 hour recording period, I get nothing. And it's like, well, this is now a trash video. So I like having good videos in advance. Sorry, good games in advance now. Yeah, the Samurott stuff is mental. Right, okay, so we're playing Eternatus. I am going to Irida here, actually. Get you and just get a quick ball. Right? We already have the Rare Candy in hand, which is just danger. And then we're going to get rid of... Serena. Get a Grookey down. Only thing is now we need that Fire Energy, but we should be able to find it next turn, hopefully. You even have the Decidueye, which is pretty impressive. Yeah, the Decidueye is really good too. So the Decidueye is really good, like because what if there's nothing we have true coverage for and we just need to start using Samurai or just start attacking with basic attacks, then at least we can bring a Decidueye in with that in mind, right? When you use that Orbital, you have to sit there and go, right, okay, how is this game likely going to go? What cards do I need to put into play now? What cards can I maybe put into play later with a second Orbital? You have to consider a lot. But Decidueye, I haven't really fully used yet, so I am contemplating its inclusion, but it is a good way to kind of just get a card out where, like, let's say we can't get the Archeops out, we've got an energy to attack with, we do some damage, then we can, you know, maybe work and try and attach energy on a benched Orbital or a benched Blipbug, and then come in that next turn. Instead of having to attach to that Decidueye, you just attack with that Decidueye, take the KO, and then hopefully the turn afterwards come back up with Orbital and go again. So that's kind of why I like the Decidueye, because if things get a bit dicey, it's a bit of a get out of jail card effectively. It just gives you that extra bit of time, which is quite nice. That's why I quite like it. Anyway, we're not going to be one-hit KOing this version. Oh, Boost Shake. Oh god, please don't get that in the active. At least they haven't got it now. I'd be fuming again. See, bro, the amount of times I come off against like ability locks when I have ability reliant decks. Oh, it's kind of filth. Anyway, let's get energy into place. This is what I like. I just like removing that. How do we get Regidrago going? Rillaboom's like, I've got you, bro. You just need to find the fire. That's all you got to do. Everything else, you're fine. Okay, so I'm first going to Legacy Star. Oof, that's kind of horrible. Right, we get the fire, and we get a Regidrago V. I need that. Problem is, I don't really have anything else to attack with apart from this Regidrago V. So now I need to hope. I could be super aggressive, and do you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to go ahead and just research, because then I can actually get rid of I want to get Goodra in a discard pile. There we go. And just research that away. So there we go. We ain't got a Marnie. Charizard is clutch in this game, in this deck as well. Really love it. Then we go ahead and Apex Dragon and just go for Rolling Iron. See, the one thing people like to do is they like to try and, you know, set up a Regidrago with a Leafeon V and then be like, right, okay, Rolling Iron, I'm fine. Look, sometimes that works out, you know, but once that one Regidrago goes down, you're kind of in a bit of a pickle. Or if they, and then also on top of that, sorry, they've got like a Leafeon V or V-Star if you do go to the V-Star, just sitting on the bench to gust up later on for game, which means they only have to actually KO 2 Regidragos and you're kind of fuming. I know that kind of, you know, applies here, but, you know, we don't have to play this down. Like Leafeon V, you have to play it down in a Regidrago deck when you play it with that. Rillaboom's just like, bro, give me a couple of turns. I'll just set you up and you'll be fine. Obviously, we're locked off now, but it's all right. It's fine. We're already hitting 200. So it'd be nice to... Let's get Zygarde down. And get... How many Dragos? We still got 2 more, so I could set up another one. And this is where you get the matchups you want, mate. I mean, look. We're going to take this KO, and then effectively we want to set up 2 Dragos. Go, right, okay, you KO one, you KO another, I come with a Charizard, you KO that, and I force you to a 7-prize game. That's what this deck can do, which is really cool. I think I take out the Weezing, because that's actually the biggest problem. Right, that's another Rolling Iron. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. It's a shame we didn't get to Rillaboom that turn. The one thing they've got to do is take out the Rillaboom. But if they take out the Rillaboom, they give me another turn with the Reggie that's already got energy on it. So, again... You see what I'm saying? I think it just adds a bit more stability to the deck. You know? A bit more longevity, which I like. It's really cool. I mean, Lugia's not going to be that good post-rotation anyway. It's going to be good, but I don't think... I don't know, I haven't looked into it enough to really make an opinion on it. But I think it's not going to be that good. Because it doesn't have power and Aurora to work with, so it's just going to be like, right, okay, well... Lugia, get Archeops out, and then what? All right. Okay, playing some cool. This hand, bro. This hand is disgusting. What is this? What is this nonsense? All right, attach and brother, come off it. Come off it. Terrible, man. Terrible, 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 terrible. Outrageous. That's what I say. Absolutely outrageous. Well, I think we're also playing a Rillaboom deck. Oh no. Oh no. With Leafeon? That is outrageous. Oh, this could be the Venusaur that just gets a bunch of energy into play. That'd be cool. I honestly ran out of ideas to post on YouTube. So I do TCG content as well, and it's hard to get wins against the meta. I think they're switching to Pokemon Unite. I mean, depends how far you are, mate. I mean, if it's something... what would I say? Because I don't like the advice of do it. Like, if you enjoy it, keep doing it. It's like, right, okay, that's true. Obviously, if you enjoy it, do it. But there's a bit more to it than that, you know? There's a bit more nuance, I think. Because if you enjoy it now, I will guarantee you, right, if it does take off, then it will become your work. It will become a job. And you won't enjoy it like you would back then. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't know where I'm going with this. I actually don't know. But that said, if you're having a bad time coming up with content, then maybe it's not for you. Yeah, maybe go to Unite or something. Try and find something that suits you with your goals and see where it goes from there. But don't get too emotionally attached to your growth. That's one big piece of advice. Don't get attached to your growth. Because if you get emotionally attached, trust me, it's a wrap. I'm kind of worried I'm going to get KO'd here. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of you. Screw it. Let's just dig a little further. I want a bit more solidarity, you know? I did want a Regidrago V. Okay, that's good news. Alright. Means we ain't got to get the... If we survive this time, we ain't got to worry too much. Nah, anytime, man, anytime. I mean... It's quite nuanced. It's quite, for me, it's a bit more complex, right? Because if it's a life goal, it's something you want to do, take it seriously, put in effort, and you need to facilitate your environment and your mindset to a point where you can do that. And not only can, but will. There's two different things. You can do anything, but will you do it? That's the question, right? All right, we survived. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And that's what you got to do. You got to set yourself somewhere where you will do things. You know? I'll tell you what I did, right? Do we have good attack? Okay, we do. Not KO worthy. Definitely worrisome. I don't like Irida. Ah, I want to get Rillaboom out though. I don't think I can this turn. I don't think I can. We do have one more Rillaboom available. So I think I'm going to go for a hard discard again. It feels awful, but... I could get the Rillaboom out now, but I need to get another Regidrago in case things go wrong. I need to get... There we go, that's what I'm saying. I need to get Goodra in a discard pile, so if they can't KO me. Maybe now I get Rillaboom. Thanks for the follow, Boo. Thank you. They could walk over me next turn. I don't want to take that risk, bro. Let's bring some energy back in. And we could Legacy Star to guarantee it, actually. I don't want to use it if we don't really need it. All right, let's Rolling Iron. Yeah, so what I decided, right, because I was kind of hovering between like around 500 subscribers for like years, right? And I was making content here and there, a couple of months doing nothing, make videos a couple of weeks, one every week or something like that. No growth, nothing really happening. Looking back, my videos were trash, but nothing was really happening. And then I decided, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna commit, right? I'm gonna just as an experiment for a year. I've said this before, but as an experiment for a year, just upload every day. Make it happen. See where it takes me. And that's where things started to go well for me. That's where things started to happen. Which makes sense, right? If I commit to something fully, it will pay off. It is just the nature of things. It's whether or not you can commit to it and you're willing to. So you have to choose something that allows you to do that. You have to be honest with yourself. Sit there and go, right, okay, I'm not just going to play games every day. Well, you could just do that, actually. Whatever makes it work, you got to do it and then see what happens. And if after a year it still don't happen, then that's really a time to reconsider. Right. Now we Legacy Star. We can guarantee the Rillaboom now. So we can get anything from our discard pile. Huge difference that is. I'll get Regidrago and just get Rillaboom. There we go. Get you out. Ain't that something? There we go. Lovely jubbly. Gimme jubbly. Alright, we'll just KO this Venusaur. We have to try and get another one done, which is okay. In fact, I could do something cheeky like a Dragon Laser. Because you have 130 HP. That would KO you. Plus put damage down. Yeah, let's do that. We can. Why not? There we go. Rolling Iron, I don't think I would... I think I'd be done anyway next turn. What have I got? Like, yeah, 60 HP? Maybe I should have Rolling Iron. You have a lot of confidence though, it's just fun to watch it. Well, thank you. But you don't get this confidence naturally, you know? It's by going again and again and again, you will build it naturally. You get comfortable. You know? I love the idea. I've been making content for like 10 years because I love it. Right? And for about 5 of those 10 years, no, 20, yeah, 5 of those 10 years, I was just on and off, not really committed, kind of just dabbling, but I just loved the idea of making content. That just seemed fun to me. It seemed interesting. You know, it was less, it was still a part, but it was less about becoming successful. It was more just, it was me, right? I loved doing it. I just loved it. And then, yeah, that one day I was like, right, I'm going to go ham on this. And obviously it was the fact that I was able to slowly pick up something with Pokemon videos when I started uploading them. I was like, okay, I'm going to really go with this. And yeah, it's taken to where I am now, which is very lovely. And it's not just, obviously, it's not me that's made it happen. It's, you know, you guys supporting it too. Nah, my voice ain't perfect. Behave. Far from it, mate. See Markiplier? Mine per? No. All right, that's gone down. Zygarde, I'd like to get Zygarde in discard pile because we can start bench sniping. We can start bench sniping now. Start, you know, take this one out, take this one out. You know, we could do some damage. But first, we're going to Crobat. We're going to Crobat, he says. I'm going to take out Crobat. What's, we do have the other Drago in deck. That's good. Charizard comes out after this. Would love to Marnie. I don't think we have the facilities for that. Oh, yes. Okay, that's good. Okay, so we're going to get Crobat up, right? This is the strat. We get Crobat up. Oh, maybe I should have gone Venusaur. It's fine, it's fine. I'm a donut. We get it. We got it. How you doing, Simbas? How you doing? Glad to see you back again, mate. Hope you had a great day yesterday. Or today, sorry. Yes, okay. So, next turn, we just have to, basically, get... Well, no, we just Gus, don't we? But, I mean, next turn, if we do find ourselves in a trickier spot somehow, what I would like to do is get a Zygarde in a discard pile and then just, like, snipe KO. I just like the idea that this deck can snipe KO without discarding energy. Right? I love that idea. I really do. But yeah, as I was saying before, Beware, yeah, it's that deciding to commit. But the biggest piece of advice is don't emotionally attach yourself to your development, right? If things are going slowly, don't let it bring you down, right? If things are going fast, don't get overexcited. Be happy and be aware, but don't let it put you down, okay? If it's a hobby that could become a dream come true, let it be the hobby. until it becomes a dream come true, right? You think you're too far ahead at that point. Just enjoy it. Made a Fortune weakness box. Ooh! Puts the fun in functional. Throw that in the Discord if you're in it, mate. Love to see that. See how it works. Yeah, it's the way you got. That's the way you got to do it, man. It's the way you got to do it. I think, at least. Because one thing I've seen so much that stops people from uploading. What stopped me from uploading wasn't so much the growth. It was a bit more of a different personal issue. But is people not having their break. Sorry, no, not. That made no sense. Is people, let's say, being too emotionally involved in their development. So they let's say they're doing videos consistently. They're not growing at the rate that they want to, which is something that you need to be aware of. It's not whether you want to grow at that rate. It's the rate you're growing at, and can you improve that slowly but surely. Right, I think we don't have game here actually, unless we do my plan. I'll get to that in a second. This is my plan. So we go, though, do this, and then we get ourselves a Zygarde. And because they've taken 2 prizes already, we're doing 80 damage anywhere, and then we could just go ahead and snipe the Bidoof game. See? Zygarde good in this deck, okay? Zygarde good. Judgment Surge, badom. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Look at it. Beautiful. I'll tell you what, I actually very, very much enjoyed this Regidrago variant. Honestly, it's really fun, in my opinion. Like, it's the most fun way to play. Because, look, no one likes a deck that starts bricking mid-game. No one wants that. This just kind of removes one of the biggest problems of the deck. And as I said, if this Rillaboom's out for a couple of turns, it's usually done enough to get you ahead to the point where you're almost just attaching for turn most of the time. So let's say, if, you get it out and you charged up one, you get another turn in where you charge up another, then all you really need to do from there is wait till the first one goes down, which, by the way, gives you more turns to attach, but let's say it goes down right away, promote the other one, attach a fire, or find a way to get the fire, which is, again, I'm debating the stadium because the training court's really good for that. And then attack. And then, oh no, they KO'd that one. Charizard, up you come. Start attacking, and hopefully you've done enough damage and you're able to see through the game in that way. That's like a worst case scenario. So even in the worst case scenario, you're still able to consistently play this deck and get some really strong attacks off, which I really, really like. So that's why I really dig the Rillaboom build. It combos perfectly with Legacy Star when it comes to just getting the pieces. I know you're discarding a lot of cards, but it's fine. This deck's it's fine with that. So a couple of things I could say, maybe find a boss in case it is a single prize matchup and you get into a tricky situation, like the Regis again. Maybe if you can find a way to do that, that would be good. But this deck's very balanced. I've taken a lot of time to balance it out to make sure it functions incredibly consistently. And this is the most consistent I could get it. So try it out for yourself and let me know. I'm very proud of this because, yeah, I really wanted to try Drago out and just get it there. And I think this has done that. So anyway, I'm waffling and boffling. Take care of yourself. Leave a like, subscribe, and peace.